Happy New Comic Book Day, everyone. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. I hope this live stream finds you safe and well. If you're catching this on the replay, thank you very much. Just a heads up, everyone. I am under the weather today, not feeling necessarily the best, so just bear with me as we get through this. Last week, as everyone knows, that it was a preview night for C3. This past weekend, as again, you all know, C3 happened, and well, it was a massive success, to say the least. $51,077.68 raised as of this particular moment. This is actually live from the American Cancer Society. I have no idea what number they want to try and tally next year as its goal. I have a feeling they're not going to try and set a $50,000 goal. Not to say that it's not achievable, but I think 25,000 might be a nice, comfortable number to play with again for next year. And that's incredible. I just wanted to take the moment to share some appreciation for Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics and everything that he did this weekend, along with DJ Links and Mark from LegionofComics. Kudos to the three of you. That Sunday live stream was something that I don't think I've ever witnessed before, but that was something to see. I also want to take a moment to also recognize all the channels that participated in hosting the C3 activities throughout the weekend, obviously starting with the Legion of Comics, and then it just rolling and rolling and rolling. Izzy comes to mind, Comic Man Andy, John's Comics with Kids, Brian LCS, Comic Journey, Only Slabs was a part of it as well. And forgive me if there's a member who I'm forgetting. But I also wanted to recognize everyone that's outside of the United States that decided to participate in this weekend. Obviously, there was a lot of Canadians that took part, and people from the UK and Australia and Europe and elsewhere around the world. They didn't necessarily have to take part because, again, it's the American Cancer Society, but it just goes to show the closeness of this community, but also that cancer knows no borders, and everyone is willing to dig deep when it comes to cancer research, because if there's a cure for cancer that's found and it happens to be in the United States, well, I would hope, and we all know, that instantaneously it should be shared around the world so that everyone can try and eradicate this terrible disease and its forms that it takes. So again, kudos to the trifecta of YouTube channels that spearheaded it, and all of those that participated in hosting, but most of all of you that decided to dig deep and donate towards Comics Curing Cancer. $51,000. Just think about that for a moment. There are a lot of people that don't even make that in a year. And in the span of one weekend, collectively, we accomplished that. That is saying something. It's saying how incredibly special it really is. Just to let everyone know, like, the drive isn't over. The weekend is over, but it's still happening. And you can still make donations, or you can go to fatstacksmerch.com and buy my shirt. Yes, the Comic Vet shirt, which is available at fatstacks.merch. Now you would probably wonder, why would the Comic Vet shirt be hanging out over there? Well, it's because I am a part of that Only Slabs monster, and hey, would you mind reading us the right side of that blue label? If you're interested in this, remember, all the proceeds and everything that is accumulated at Rob's web store, fatstacksmerch.com, all that again gets tossed into that number for the annual drive for the American Cancer Society, and that's just an incredible thing. So tonight is going to be a little bit more of a scaled back show, just because we have 2 weeks worth of books to show, and I don't know about necessarily the other panelists. I know a couple have a lot, but I have a lot of books to get through and to show. Because, hey, remember, the name of the show is Show Us What You Got. So, again, congratulations, everyone, in destroying our goal number. And, Tyler, I'm looking forward to seeing that tramp stamp. DVH, I hope that you take pictures while it's happening. And Lee, God bless you for being a man of your word. And I sure hope they grow back. I sure hope they grow back. Anyways, let's get into New Comic Book Day. J-Man, Scotty, Izzy, Digger Jim, EW. Boys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And Rob reached out to me earlier. As we all know, Rob is usually one of the corner store corner store horsemen of this show. And he just said that he's got his hands full still dealing with packaging up a lot of the stuff that was yeah. So I did say, hey Rob, if you do show up, I'll push you to the front of the line, the front of the queue, and you can show your books or whatever. I don't even know if Rod.
He's like, I got one Gemini box, two Gemini box, 3 Gemini box.
I can't fathom what he's
effort all weekend long, and so did Mark and DJ. A lot of people did, but they're the 3 frontmen. And like,
I've got some suggestions that will help him next time.
Yeah,
that I'm gonna throw out.
Real quick, 2 points.
Yeah,
one's the negative.
Okay.
U.S. Big Pharma is not great about sharing things when they discover it. I kind of work in the industry. 2, no, we're not going back to 25K. 50K next year is the minimum.
50K.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to go back.
They just cleared it by $100.
We cleared it.
To tell you the truth, we killed 25 on day 1. So you cannot go back to 25.
Yeah,
I think we can kill 50. It's just you gotta go. Need to grow it.
Grow
together.
Scotty, Jay, you guys got a magic number?
I think it's 40.
I mean, yeah, like 35, 40, 35, 40, 60. Somewhere in there.
60. Oh, you just gotta grow it. All you gotta do is grow it, and like they've grown it every
go like
year.
Bobby said,
growing it.
200K.
Bobby's like
200K. 25 was really cleared fast. It was like 24 hours, and they did 25. So I don't think it's unreasonable to ask for 50.
But to be clear, they were starting at Friday morning. They were already at 9.
Yeah, right.
All right. Yeah. So, to get 25 was not going to take very long.
50.
Right. Exactly.
No, that next year's goal has got to be at least 50.
But let's be also clear. That means if you take away the 9 or the 10 or whatever you want to say, if you say that's still $40,000.
Look,
in
this
3 days
showed us the community will spend money on a good cause.
Yeah,
and on good.
And great product.
Great.
The deals were insane, like literally insane.
The truth of the matter is this:
literally, this is such a small chunk of even just the YouTube comic book community that like large channels didn't know about this shit.
Right? Exactly.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. They were. I mean,
some did, but there's a big.
CJ's like $1 billion.
I mean,
I agree with Taylor.
I would like to see some cross streaming where we included Spine Ticks and said, hey, you know what? We're going to jump from this channel and then go over to Spine Ticks and have them participate as well.
We get like a Reggie Collects or like Comics Explained or any one of those guys behind us.
Right. And DJ touched with Reggie Collects and Rob went on Spine Ticks. So, I mean, there's still a lot of things we can do.
The one thing I would recommend is maybe we start it Wednesday or Thursday next year. Not to take anything away from Mark's community hangout, which has been the kickoff over the last couple of years, but maybe it's time to go a little bit deeper into the week. Make it a super long weekend kind of event.
Here's what I say. I say it's gonna be bigger, and you can't go lower. You can't. It's bigger and badder, right? And when I mean badder, I mean Michael Jackson's bad. You can't not say 25 again. You gotta go higher. You gotta go. If you know about the 4-minute mile, right? The guy who achieved the 4-minute mile. Once he achieved the 4-minute mile, guess what? Everybody else achieved the 4-minute mile. That's the point. Once you achieve 50, that means you could be done. So the goal is to achieve the number that you couldn't achieve. What's unattainable. I'm with Taylor. I say go 50. because we are all going to be bigger than we were this year.
And like more people
except
are
for
be
Taylor,
willing to
he's trying to go
and
down.
help out, and like it'll just keep growing. It's not going to.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't agree. But one thing we do need to consider is pitching in to have a real Cinnamon help Rob on that.
Yeah,
you know, occasionally rub his shoulders. You know, I'm not shitting, man. We need someone there to help
head
that
a little bit. You know, get that little.
I don't know if Mary Frenzy will allow that to happen, but it's a good idea, Jim.
And then he can have like a stand there, so he doesn't have to sit here and go like this. You know,
or better yet, just have a recording of him and just have one of those stands of him because he doesn't move that much anyway. Right. So you just have a stand of Rob. You're like, you want to hear Quinn? And just have the lips move a little bit.
There you go. Let's say hello to the chat, boys. Lascrucius 1971 was bright and early. Lascrucius, thank you for joining us. Channel member Trev, the shipping guru. I was on his channel just a few hours ago. Trev, happy new comic book day. He was showing off some very cool J. Scott Campbell independent books that he had. Nice. Scotty Vaughn is not just on the panel. He's here in the chat as well. Channel member Brian LCS. Brian, hope you and your wife are finally unboxed in your new home. DVH from the other side of the ocean. Dr. Von Hoot, appreciate your time. We know that it's late over there. Hope you and your family are doing well. Again, channel member Digger Jim has joined the panel. He's been off for a little bit, getting everything situated in his life, but he's back. CJ, it's true. Here we are. Channel member Stephen C. Happy new comic book day. Thank you for joining tonight. Rudy, what up, peeps? My man, hope that you're doing well. Again, Izzy. Not only is he in the panel, he's hanging out in the chat as well. Ryan Riley. Saw Ryan in the chat earlier on Trev the Shipping Guru's channel. He's here now. Ryan, happy new comic book day. Speaking about a man who I felt kind of had dipped into his savings this week because he was one of those active members. It's Austin LeMay. Austin, thank you so much for everything that you did this weekend. If anybody deserves an
MVP award that wasn't Legion, DJ, and Rob, it's Austin.
Yeah.
And Scott from Hoarder's Hide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Austin and Scott, they were there every bit of the way. Boys, good job. It's the owner of my comic shop, Chris, son of Bruce from Retro Rocket Comics. I don't have Rob Ridley to corrupt their logo. KBDM, hope that you're doing well. Let's see. John's Comics with Kids. John hosted a very fun event for his C3. His daughters were there, and Rob was hanging out with them, talking about some great horror films over the years. John, thank you for joining us tonight. Southpaw Brad, my man, hope that you're doing well. Happy new comic book day. As I scroll along, hashtag screw cancer. That's a good one. Bobby's in the house. Bobby De La Ghetto.
Bobby.
I always think like De La Soul when I see De La Ghetto. So when I see Bobby's name there, just because I'm a little, maybe it's because I'm a 80s and 90s kid.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, DVH again. Like I said, I just wanted a moment to thank all those people that were international, that dug deep and participated. Cancer doesn't care what country you are in.
Man, no, that's some hashtag.
Yeah, that's one of the king of the hashtags. Channel member Collecting with Durs, Adam. Happy new comic book day. He was also on Trev the Shipping Guru's live stream earlier this afternoon. Scroll. AR is in the house. Happy new comic book day. AR, by the way, everyone. Aggressively Relaxing self-published comic book Suck It Up Old Man is going to be in this month's Comic Army box, as AR won the Comic Army box last month, and this was in there. And he said, "You know what, Chris? You can hold on to that book. I still have a couple copies." So, AR, nice. My man, hope that you're doing well. And let's see. As I continue to scroll, and it jumped. Let's see. Yes. Is videoing the hell out of it when it happens. We gotta
get the Tyler video first.
It's funny. DVH seems a lot more enthusiastic about his tattoo than Tyler does, at least at this point. And speak of the devil, Lee from Whack Comics, Lee, Hope that you're doing well, and I appreciate you, man, being a man of your word, stepping up right away as soon as the C3 event was done. He took care of what he said he was going to do, and
you saw how fast it grew this morning with Remy's show. That was quick.
Oh, they're growing back? That's great. You're right.
You still got body hair you can get rid of next year.
Yeah.
Full body wax.
DVH.
What about Cliff? Cliff has to do a body
60
wax.
60 next year.
60.
See?
Yeah.
Durs is saying 50. CJ is
$1
billion.
DJ also did a whole crap load of work for the show too.
Yeah.
He's a cranky son of a bitch, but he's got a good heart. He's like the Grinch with that,
Yeah.
John saying it really showed me that I need to talk to Horderside about a career change. Whatever he's doing for money, I need to get in on it. Tell me about it, man.
We all know Horderside like an assassin, right?
Right. You know what? But he's living up to his name, man. Hoarder's High, man. He's hoarding all that stuff.
Yeah. If there was a piece of OA that was available, his handle was in on it.
He took a couple of my
he's
stuff
he's like a curly-haired, slightly chubby John Wick who doesn't give a shit about a dog, but likes his original art.
Channel member Mark from Legion of Comics. It was Izzy's big news that he joined an 80s homage hip hop group. Nice beanie. We'll get into that in just a moment, Mark. We're almost at the end of the line here. TW, there you go, my man. TaylorWinder is not only on the panel, he's also asking me to say his name. And,
I was going to put him in timeout. I almost put him in timeout.
He's also a member.
Kenneth, don't call me Marty Bird is in the chat. Hope that you're doing well, Kenneth. Thank you for always joining us and saying hello. So
like in the 80s, 90s, man, right there.
Everyone in the chat, put what number you think we should reach for next year.
Yeah.
We got 27 people hanging out. I think 25 is an interesting number. However, I got corrected by everyone on the panel.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Bigger,
Who on the panel has universal health care, you dick?
Well, there's two of us.
Yeah. Jesus.
You can't think that. We go higher. We go bigger.
Listen.
Yeah.
So now just in all fairness, like 25,000 is like still like 32,000 up here. So I just want to point that out. But Dizzy right away is saying 50K. KBBM is saying 50. Comic Journey is saying 1 gazillion. And Lascrucius is saying 50K as well. So yeah. All right. TW is reaching a little bit deeper, saying 60K minimum. I kind of think like, all right, now that we're talking about it, because last year we reached 22 and then they set the goal of 25, I kind of like TW's recommendation here. We just crossed over 51,000. Why not go 60?
There's public perception to think about because you have to set it higher.
Yes.
Because if you set it lower than what you've already achieved visually, and you're going to show the numbers in a few moments, the public perception is like, oh, well, okay, if we get to 50, we're done. And that's the mindset that'll happen. So while these streams are going, I was watching the numbers as well. And I'm like, wow, they've killed it. And then they're pushing and pushing. If you set it to 50 or whatever, and you get to 50, public perception is like, well, they got to 50. We're good now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's better to aim higher.
That general public is a
fair point.
Yeah, inflation is real.
The one thing that Mark said here, bigger goals, bigger donations, and a bigger audience. It takes all of us. It's the one thing that was preached all of last year. And again, this year is please, even if you can't afford to participate or whatever, spread the word on all your socials, like Facebook.
You can donate time, you can
Twitter,
donate art, you can donate comics, you can donate. You don't have to
so
give
many
money.
different ways for people to participate, but getting the word in front of people that don't necessarily know about it is probably the best thing that anyone can do.
Yep. If you
spread
have a connection,
just spread awareness.
If you know anybody in the industry or any bigger YouTube channel or smaller YouTube channel, just spread it to people. So
yeah, spread it like a disease.
Yeah.
It takes all of us get to work. Hashtag GSD. I got you, baby. All right. So let's get into New Comic Book Day, everyone. Again, for those of you that tuned in last week for the preview night for Comics Curing Cancer, thank you very much. I do have 2 weeks worth of pickups. And like I said, it's a big haul. But next week will be the Comic Army box giveaway. I'm going to show just a few items right now for those that are channel members and those that are thinking about joining the channel membership, becoming members of the Comic Army. This is a small taste of some of the books that will be available to one lucky member. Again, Suck It Up Old Man, kindly donated from Aggressively Relaxing. It's his comic book, self-published. This is the Advanced Copy Reader, donated from Retro Rocket Comics, The Devil That Wears My Face, lettered by community member Justin Birch. This is from Mad Cave Comics. The very first glow-in-the-dark comic ever published was Ghost Rider. And this is issue 15. Yep, issue 15 of Ghost Rider from Marvel Comics. This is the 1 and 11. Weird, right? But 1 and 11. Red Sonja, issue number 1 of Age of Chaos. That beautiful cover.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has tassels on there, boys. Just a heads up.
Yeah, those earrings are amazing.
Yeah. The very first published Black Horse comic book is also in the Comic Army
That's
box.
cool.
Yeah, Black Horse presents Black Cross. This is the first Black Horse comic ever published, like I just mentioned. The very first hollow foil cover belongs to Boffo Laughs, and that's pretty cool for those. Let's see if I can. There it is.
You see the eye.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. So again, this is from Historic Panagraphics, issue number 1 of Boffo Laughs.
I think that company's going to go somewhere.
Yeah, they're going to make some waves. So thanks to Retro Rocket Comics for donating those books. Also, the Punisher number 1 ongoing series homage of the plot holes. Very cool. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's cool.
100.
Kevin Eastman.
Yeah, the Eastman variant. This is cover B. That and some other stuff which I'm about to show that's in my new Comic Book Day haul. So let's see. Couch and Such with C-Bizzle, my man. Happy new Comic Book Day. Thank you for joining us. Again, DVH has said previously that The Devil That Wears Your Face is excellent. Highly recommended if you like The Exorcist. I've gone through that one. It is an intense book. It's an intense book. And for those that collect horror books, this is one that's out there. And I want to thank Comic Journey.
Entertain me.
You gotta do the dance. Do the dance. You know what dance we're talking about.
So
you know what dance that is. Come on, jazz hands.
All right. We'll play my super chat. Thank you so much, CJ. Here we go. I like that beat. That's good.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. And shout out to CJ, who did a fantastic job with the Insomniacs Theater during Comics Curing Cancer. So everyone, please forgive me again. I'm a little under the weather. So we're going to get into New Comic Book Day right now. All right. So again, this is my haul from the last 2 weeks. And as always, with me, I start with the franchise. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 36. Now, you want to know what's cool about the letter section that's inside The Amazing Spider-Man?
What?
It's not there. So there's just no letter section. So I'm not published again in this particular issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm trying.
Those days are over.
Yeah.
The independents, they kind of like me a little bit better than Marvel does. Issue number 1 was really fun of Predator versus Wolverine. I really like the fact that they show different glimpses of Wolverine's life. So I went ahead and got issue number 2, just a normal cover A.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that one.
Yeah.
A real nice cover now is for Captain America number 2. I've been singing the praises of Captain America, particularly the last 2 volumes. It's not necessarily for everyone, but I really enjoyed the last 2 volumes, especially the last one where it featured Steve Rogers returning to Brooklyn to become a little bit more of a man of the people for those that live there. But this is Captain America issue number 2 featuring the franchise and
I actually like that cover.
One of the best superheroes of all time there.
Simple but nice.
So
I didn't get it.
So one of the biggest surprises from Marvel last month was Uncanny Spider-Man. I can even remember John's Comics with Kids saying that he was so caught off guard by how good it actually was. I was too. So I picked up Uncanny Spider-Man issue number 2, basically Nightcrawler as Spider-Man. This has a cover feature of Rhino there. So we're going to get into that. Let's see. Rich is backstage. Rich, Comic Cap Collectibles is in the house, man. Rich, how you doing?
What's up, Rich?
Good. What's up, everybody? How are you?
Good.
Hello, everybody. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Scotty, thank you for dropping that. Everyone, if you're still hanging out, enjoying the show, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Issue number 3 of The Immortal Thor from Al Ewing.
Yes.
I did enjoy the first 2 issues, probably a little bit more than what TW did, but this is the second last book in the Tribulation arc for Something is Killing the Children. I went with just a Trick or Treat variant. Basically, it's sold out from Retro Rocket Comics. I don't know how many issues Chris actually brought in. This is the one that he had in my pull list, so I was happy to get it. That normal cover A, the one featuring Cutter from the rear, wasn't one that I particularly enjoyed. However, the FOC variant was great. I did read this particular issue, TW. It's still holding that fantastic same standard. This is Firepower, issue 28. Everyone, if you enjoy Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan or that Street Fighter video game or whatever, give Firepower a chance. Month after month, it's just a fun read and explores it explores a few historical things when it comes to martial arts or whatever, but it really is just a fun read. And TW, I hope that your shop picks it up or
I'll figure it out as when it comes to the last collected trade. I'll get it.
Okay. This is issue 5 of Void Rivals. I can honestly say my letter is not published here. I did already take a look. But no, I didn't write out. I don't think I wrote to them after issue 4. The best value in comics still is Spawn at a $2.99 cover price.
You know what's better than that? It's saving $2.99.
Yeah, so Spawn is good, and it's the Tom McFarlane Less issue here.
That's a nice cover. I like that cover a lot.
Spawn usually does have some great covers, and the variant or the other cover was featuring
someone stepped on his toe. That's what that cover reminds me of. Like, he stepped on my toe.
Roman Curtis, you're never late. Thank you so much for joining us. Firepower is a great comic book. Again, it's one of those few books that myself and TaylorWinder here agrees on. It's stuff that people should pick up. Another book that TaylorWinder said may agree with me, maybe not as much as last arc, but is New Bern. Everyone, you need to be reading New Bern. When Chip Zdarsky does Independence, you need to pay attention. This particular arc in New Bern is just as good as the first one, in my opinion. Really delving into more of the mafia side of stuff. I'm really enjoying it. It's a book that Chris from Retroactive Comics. Since I don't have Rob to lean on for this. Retro Rocky Comics, everyone, my LCS, which is located in Cambridge, Ontario, but 75 kilometers or 55 miles due west of Toronto. If you ever make your way north of the border and you find yourself in Ontario, make your way out to Cambridge. Visit Chris or his wife Kelly. They'll be more than happy to walk you around the shop. Really is a nice place. Now,
and watch you closely because you're Americans and you might steal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But he ain't wrong.
DVH, Spawn has, and the painted covers have been really good lately.
Yeah, so those are both on YouTube auctions all weekend long, supporting the charity as well. I mean, they're great.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, just
I think Kelly even won something from the prize wheel. Now that you mentioned it,
so yeah.
When Chris recommends an independent, 9 times out of 10, I usually pick it up. And he pointed out today Tony S. Daniels' Edenwood. Now, Tony S. Daniels is artwork that I really enjoy when it comes to Noctera. I'm not sure if this is a variant cover or not, because I've seen that there is some other covers, but I legitimately don't know anything about this book, so I'm looking forward to getting into it. Chris said that he really recommends it, and the art style really does mirror Noctera. I know that it's 20th Daniel doing both, but he said that the art really mirrors that. He didn't try to change it up too much. TW, did you go over this book yesterday?
I mean, I thought you watched my show, Chris.
I did.
See,
I can tell you what.
He literally saw my comments.
I know.
And I tried. Never mind.
You can find out what I thought about that book almost exactly at 8:30. There you go.
So
I'll tell you, I saw the show. I can tell you what he said.
What did he say?
But I won't, because you have to wait.
Yeah. Hands down for me, the cover of the week belongs to Carla Cohen from Action Comics, 1058. Sir. This is just incredible.
Yes, sir.
This
that's beautiful.
That's
my favorite female artist right there.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
Yeah, so I guess every member of the super family gets to wear a jacket now, but this is just gorgeous. Cover of the week, possible cover of the month, maybe a candidate for a short list for cover of the year.
Yes,
Jenny Frison dropped a cover, so you know what happened. I picked it up.
Surprising.
This nice This pulp magazine flavor cover for Harley Quinn issue 33, a Harley Quinn mystery. Not only do you get one Jenny Frison take of Harley on the cover, you get two.
Yes.
A candidate for cover of the week, besides Carla Cohen's cover, belongs to Ji-Hyung Lee and this fantastic take of Power Girl looking at the planet. So I guess it kind of would have to look this way if this is the planet.
Digger, you scared me there for a second.
I
Cool.
like it. I like it.
Yeah. I like that pose. Every month, hands down, you pick up Detective Comics. There's just no getting around it. Ron V and Detective Comics.
Oh yeah,
I like that cover lately.
I like that.
So yeah, I went with this particular cover. My hot pick from two hot picks last week was the anthology from Marvel Comics, better known as Marvel Zombies. So I don't know how people are going to feel about it, but I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
I spoke to Chris a little bit about it. All the short stories that are in here don't necessarily borrow from the traditions of the previous volumes or whatever, but I am looking forward to it. I do enjoy Marvel Zombies just as much as I enjoy Deceased. I just like seeing the superheroes in a zombie flavor. Now, I know a lot of people may have zombie fatigue after Walking Dead and the whole 9 yards. I, for one, when it comes to superheroes, I still enjoy it. So that was my hot pick. Let's see. Marcus, my man, happy new comic book day. Let's see. That's the first time I've been tempted to pick a Dig the Pulp. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mark saying you'd only turn it sideways if she was looking down at the North Pole. Okay. It's super realistic because the cape is flowing behind her, just like the moon landing.
Yeah. Canadians fake both.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. DC Connect Action Comics is going to be having the Superman Superstars era starting
Spec
in
of the
January.
week. Spec of the week. That right there.
Yeah. I think Spec of the week might be Hickman and Chichito going in on the.
So I already know firsthand that version of Spider-Man is going to be a Peter B. Parker version.
Okay.
So that I know for a fact.
Okay, so I'm going to get into last week's books. This is issue 11 of Miles Morales. Again, Miles has the best Spider title outside of limited series that Peter has been doing. Issue 2 of, is it Ahmed? Yes, Saladin Ahmed's Daredevil. I'm going to give it a fair go. It's tough for anyone to follow up how good Daredevil was from Chip Zdarsky, but see where this one goes.
I personally liked Ahmed's work on Miles and Champions. I thought it was good storytelling. So
we'll
see what happens.
His Miles Morales was excellent. This is Crypt of Shadows. Yeah, well, it's Al Ewing, so we'll see where it goes. Let's see. I see E-Man's in the chat. Brother.
E-Man, stick around. I got something good to show him.
Again, everyone, please forgive me. I'm just feeling a little under the weather. This is the Incredible Hulk issue number 5, where the Hulk is practicing dentistry on the front cover. So we'll see where this one goes. Maybe he's trying to get Boba Fett out of there. I'm not sure.
Not the first time.
Issue 11 of All That Junk featuring the Invincible Iron Man. Nothing.
Yeah, I gotta go find that.
Wait. Put that back up. Put that book back up for a second. Just
you want to see his tie?
No. I want to put it up higher. I'm just curious. More. What's going on down there?
That's it looks like they're playing with a little Iron Man toy.
Oh, I'm looking at it looks like poop coming out of her butt from this perspective.
Oh Jesus.
No, it's a toppled over.
Okay, just making sure.
It's a toppled over chess piece.
Oh, okay. Like, what's going on there? What's Marvel doing?
Cliff on comics. Cliff,
what's up, man?
I want to take that cap off. It's mushing your brain. Mushing your brain.
I'm presuming if some of the boys shows some of their books from last week, everyone's going to have the sensational She-Hulk issue number 1. Looking forward to getting into it. Probably the read of the week for me last week was Big Game. This is issue 4 of 5. Yep, it's been really, really good. Mark Miller and Pepe Larraz, they're doing a great job with this. A book that I recommend everyone to try and pick up at some point before the end of the year is Richard Blake's Hexagon Bridge. This is really good. When it comes down to my top 5 independents, for 2023, I can guarantee that Hexagon Bridge is going to be on there. If you're into sci-fi at all, you're going to enjoy that book. Grimm number 14 with a classic take cover there.
Did you know that cover was homage twice last week?
No, I did not.
Yeah, there was another book that did that same homage.
Okay. No, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Issue number 2 of Wonder Woman. Like Jay, it doesn't matter. I just pick up Wonder Woman monthly. It's a good read. Nakayama had potentially covered the week last week when it comes to Superman. You don't necessarily see Nakayama do negative space with male characters all that much, but I'm glad to see that he did the Man of Steel. This is Superman issue 7.
That's
I gotta find that.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah. I thought of you, Jim, right away when I saw this book.
Yeah.
Nakayama, negative space fan.
Yeah, but he wussed out and drew the blue lines on Superman. Like, it's not a true negative space.
Yeah.
He did wuss out.
Yeah.
I had some other Nakayamas that I liked.
Yeah. Richard Blake. The Horman. No, I don't think so. But that's a deep cut. Good for you, Mark.
Yes.
Ledger Joy. No,
yes,
my cars are starting to catch up. All good. Yeah. Uncanny Spider-Man was really, really fun. So the next couple books are going to be ones that go into the Comic Army box. What else can I say? The Sensational She-Hulk. This was a fantastic cover.
Nice.
Homaging himself.
Yeah. Yep. So this is going to be going into the Comic Army box, as is the second printing of Silver Surfer, which I think this cover actually outdoes its predecessor. This is the Thanos cover negative space, where instead of purple,
I like
all
that
the
one
negative
more.
Space is
that
the
one's
galaxy.
so much better.
I got that one. I got that one coming
gorgeous.
in the slab. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous cover.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going into the Comic Army box.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy getting that one.
So
nice.
2 weeks ago, for 2 cool guys, 2 hot picks. My pick was Spine Tingling Spider-Man. It billed itself as the scariest Marvel book ever. It was good. Was it scary?
Yeah.
It
Still
was
Spider-Man, you know what I'm
It
saying?
was a good read. It's actually one of the better Peter Parker stories I've been told this year. Mark's hot pick was Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. I am Team Godzilla. So and I know that Jim is Team Godzilla as well.
I'm a Team Godzilla myself.
Yeah. So this was, again, a fun read, much like Uncanny Spider-Man. It doesn't necessarily have to go heavy on plot as long as it goes heavy on action. And, this was a good book. Let's see. TW's making fun of me a little bit here. Yeah. And yeah, my voice, your hair, baby. One hell of a man. Yeah. Cliff on, Nightcrawler is fabulous.
Yes.
Bobby, thank you so much for pointing out. Everyone, please make sure you hit that like button.
Hit it.
All right. I'm going to put Jay into the hot spot here. Thank you, everyone, for spending a little bit of time with me through my big pile of books. Jay, show us what you got.
All right, so I don't have last week's. I did get Wonder Woman. I got Batter Blood. I got the Flash, Jay Garrick, Superman, Catwoman, and Scorched. That's what I got last time. I already put them all away. I totally forgot. I didn't even think to save them. But this is this week's. It's not too big. I probably got the least amount out of the panel today. Batman, Catwoman, Gotham War, Red Hood #2.
That's a great cover.
I've not seen that cover at all.
It was the only cover they had left at my shop. So
you got the good one.
Yeah,
I'd call it issue poo though, but instead of 2. But anyways, oh boy, I bought Captain Marvel 1 because I'm an idiot and I just buy Captain Marvel.
I'm giving it a chance.
I 6 out of 10.
Who's writing that particular volume?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. That's why I don't get too offended by things. I don't know who wrote it. I do know who wrote Ms. Marvel though. The actress who plays Ms. Marvel on TV.
Oh yeah.
So she's writing this. Thanks. It's all the Legion of Superheroes. It continues on the back.
Oh wow, that's dope.
Yep.
Yeah, she Fan Expo Toronto, everyone. She was just walking around, no costume, no cosplay, nothing, just walking around Fan Expo when it was taking place in Toronto. Like I said, she seems to be a person of the people.
She is a nerd, so I appreciate that. I think I gave this like a 5.5 or a 6 out of 10 as well. So I appreciate that. At least she cares about the character, so she's trying.
Now, is she co-writing?
Co-writing it. Okay. I got this because
nice.
Green Lantern.
Cool cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably take off.
Yeah,
probably.
Literally.
Yeah. I will debut. I've got 5 Legion shirts like this. I will debut one every week whatever.
That's
whatever.
dope. I might have to know where you got that.
That's a Comic Vet exclusive.
Yeah, it is. This is the first time I'm wearing this. So, Jim, of course, you can go to my channel, and I'm doing a giveaway for 3 shirts just like these. So
nice.
There you go. Go to my channel.
If I could have one of the moderators please drop J-Man's link to his YouTube channel in the chat, I would appreciate that, please.
Thank you. So, Detective, I love cover. Basically, I've gotten every cover A of this. I don't know. There's just something about the A covers on these. I don't know. I haven't read it yet at all, but it's just, I don't know. It just looks so cool to me.
Thank you. Alyssa Wong is writing Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yes. That sounds right.
Give it a
Thank you, C Bizzle.
It's okay. Oh boy. Hated this comic. Hated it.
Really?
Bad, awful, hate it.
I was curious about that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Tycho 59. Thank you so much for joining us from Italy. Greetings from Canada and across North America. We appreciate your time today.
Now wait, J-Man, that's different from the other one that you showed?
The other one's
that other one's Green Lantern first appearance in actual comic books.
Okay.
Facsimile, this is the new series.
The reprint facsimile, and this is Alan Scott, issue #1, Green Lantern.
Right. Flash was awesome. Jay Garrick was awesome. Wesley Dodds was awesome. This had no action.
Jay Garrick was good. I
hated it. Sorry, 1 out of 10. No, it wasn't, Mark. We're gonna have words. I'll educate you on it later. Action Comics, which I liked.
Yeah, that's a nice cover too.
Yeah, I did see I really like that Supergirl cover. I hate the Supergirl outfit. I hate the jacket on her. I can't stand it. It makes me barf. I can't do it.
You don't like the whole 90s thing? 90s
Not with I just want normal Supergirl. I don't even care, like this Supergirl outfit's a bit weird. I just want normal Supergirl outfit. I don't want jacket and all that. Ugh.
You don't want the bandana? You want the bandana Supergirl costume?
No, I don't want that one either. But I would take that over the jacket.
Well, the jacket's cool. I like it. She gets cold.
Anything
that's a great cover too.
Yeah,
look at that one.
Yeah. If it's not fast food action, it's one-offs. It's bad. Got it. All right, everyone. Again, please make sure that you're subscribed to J-Man. He's going to be giving away 3 of the T-shirts, like what he's wearing on his channel soon.
Yep.
Spawn, they will be slightly warned.
No, you get to pick the characters you want, man. You pick the character you want, and then that'll be the one. So Spawn, of course.
I can get Bouncing Boy. Oh hell!
Everybody wants Bouncing Boy. Taylor voted for Bouncing Boy. Who else? A couple of other people voted for Bouncing Boy.
Bouncing
last-
Boy, Colossal.
Back off my shirt,
lad.
Jim. I'm going to win this thing.
Conan.
Oh,
That's
very
beautiful.
nice.
No man, the
Yes.
barbarian.
So there you go. That's it.
That's very
Cliff on
Yes,
comic.
thank you, Cliff. I'm sorry. I want excitement and action. I don't want this weird political thing where he's like blackmailing Alan Scott. He's got pictures of him with his lover, and I'm like, what does this have to do with Green Lantern?
Easy.
You're giving
You know
away.
what
I
I'm
haven't
saying?
read it yet.
It's the first page. It's the first page.
Don't matter.
Fine.
Well, I haven't read it yet. I haven't looked at it yet.
And then Alan Scott dies. And it's just so.
Whoa,
Stop
whoa,
it.
whoa!
Stop. Yeah, all right. Scotty
Yeah,
Sanders, brother. Show us what you got.
God
Okay.
damn, okay, man.
I got two pretty big stacks. I'll go through last week's pretty quickly.
Sure.
Kind of breeze through them. John Jang, Green Lantern War Journal issue 2.
Very nice.
Very
nice.
sick. Yeah, I like anything he does. I'm grabbing. This was a good read. The Jay Garrett Flash, that was pretty good.
It was good.
I enjoyed it. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong foil,
Nice.
and then I pick up a blank every week, so I grabbed the blank for that. That was my blank last week.
Nice. So what do you want the blank
Yeah.
to have? Do you want a drawing on it or something? Or you got to just leave it blank.
It'll stay blank for a while probably.
Oh,
This
some
Jim Lee
Godzilla in
foil.
there.
the Man of Steel, very good.
I love some Linsner, so I picked up this Draculina just cover by.
Bet you that's not the only reason why you picked it up.
It's those nice boots she has on.
Oh, yeah.
How
Why didn't they
round
draw
is
her
those-
face? Why didn't they draw a face on her? That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You
Some
just grab one
Perillo,
trade.
ultraviolet. I think that's an ultraviolet cover. I just liked it. I thought it was
That's
cool.
a
Perillo.
homage cover.
Mm-hmm.
But then I grabbed the foil for it.
Oh.
It's just a beautiful cover, I thought. And here you go, Chris.
Well,
Here's,
Scotty, throw that one back up one more time. That,
Yeah, I like that
that
foil
homage-
better.
that's a nice homage to the first Vampirella. Very cool.
Yeah, that's
very cool.
You'll like this one, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Did you see this one last week?
Ah, look at that.
Prison foil.
Yes, I saw it. It was just a little bit out of my price range. I had to keep my budget under control heading into C3, but
I was
yeah,
wondering
that's-
why my tab was so high. Here's a Al Capone Vampire issue 1. This is a homage.
Oh yeah, I saw that
can't
one.
Remember
Wow.
the name of the book that it's homaging. Do you guys know?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
homaging-
someone
It
in my
doesn't
chat
say
knows what
it doesn't say the
homage
artist's name. That says
after
somebody.
and the
No,
fact that's Hoover
Is it
made
not?
No.
Is it not like
So
Steranko?
it's a pre-code horror book.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I can't think of what it is.
And then I grabbed
be
that. That's
Steranko.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's a fantastic cover.
Stunning.
One of the better second printings I think I've seen in a few years.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm reading this run. I'm giving it a chance. I like it so far.
Yeah.
So Daredevil. Thought this was kind of a cool cover.
Yeah, that is a cool cover.
Yeah, nice.
Another homage right there.
And then I'm
Yeah.
a hardcore She-Hulk fan. I love the last. I picked up the A covers for the last run, so I'm gonna pick up all the A covers for this run. But because it was issue 1, I just went ahead and I grabbed
That
that
skull
one.
one is Punch Comics, by the way.
Nice.
Grabbed little zombie Lucas Wernick.
What did you say, TW? Sorry.
The skull one is Punch Comics.
Punch Comics. Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Comic.
okay.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
I don't normally get Scotty, but I grabbed issue 1.
Yeah.
The Scotty Young. I don't know who did this one, but it ended up in my pull box, so I grabbed it.
She-Hulk and her amazing friends.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
Sick.
fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm already gonna get that one in the comic vet box. So
Yeah.
Ryan Gonzalez.
Attaboy, Jim.
Okay, this is this week.
You got more She-Hulk comics than I got all comics. Like just
Hey, man,
She-Hulk beats
Yeah.
It's hardcore. She-Hulk and Dazzler. Look out.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
He has a problem, guys. Just let it go.
It's not a problem.
I like that cover there, Scotty.
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
a nice
Such
cover.
That is a
yeah,
nice
it's
cover.
beautiful. Such a good run too. This is one of my favorite reads from Marvel right now. Here's a cool Nakayama wraparound. It's got Wolverine on the back.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, it's got their health bars. It's like a verse. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like Street Fighter. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I picked up the Marvel Zombies. I grabbed this cover.
Yeah.
And then we got the Captain Marvel foil.
Nice.
Pretty foily goodness. And then I collect all the John Tyler Christophers, so I grabbed it.
Come on,
that
Jim.
wasn't even at the store. Was that this week?
That's this week, yeah.
Yeah, today.
And that's it.
Yeah, Marcus is saying, Scotty,
I'm
don't play when it
just
comes
going
to
through
There's
the
still a
banana.
possibility, Jim. You can
That's
just go to the
true.
store again
Very
tomorrow.
true.
I didn't even see it there.
Immortal Thor. This has been good so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm just picking up the A covers because it's Alex Ross.
Who's that? I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I'll show
If
you.
I don't know who that is, I have to leave the stream.
Who are you talking about again?
Alpha Flight.
See, Izzy?
I'm enjoying that. Did anybody else pick up the Hallows Eve?
Ah, darn it, I forgot about that one.
Like a Halloween special, I guess.
Yeah, it'll still be there.
Yeah, it'll still be there. Void Rivals.
I had a feeling Mark would show up as the comic Viking for Halloween.
Oh yeah, I still have that.
Oh, it's Alan. Hey, what's up, Alan?
Jonathan Hedrick. Awesome writer. Great writer. Did the recounts. Dream Master. Great writer. If you guys see Quicksand, it's a really good title. But that's out this week. We got Cherry Pop Tart. She's actually in Money Shot right now. So if you guys are a fan of Larry Wells,
Yeah.
pick that up. This is my blank for this week.
The Dracula, man.
Dracul.
It's a good blank.
And then we got Negaduck, Jay Lee cover.
Oh, cool.
And then I had to pick up the Forstner covers.
Yes,
That was
sir.
a really good one. But check out this one she did though.
Yes.
This is a beautiful like FOC cover that she did. But that's my favorite cover for this week. That would be my cover of the week. I like Yara Floor, so I grabbed this.
Oh, yeah.
I like Yara Floor too.
All American Comics.
Yeah.
The other Jim Lee foil that kind of matches with the Superman. Let's see. I think this is Jim Lee too. Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Superman, the Batman,
the
and
middle one,
and the
right?
Wonder Woman, they're supposed to go together. They're supposed
The
to be
Trinity. Yes.
And then there's that one for this.
Scott, you went foil, man. No messing around.
Dude, I love shiny stuff, y'all. This is the what is the name of this?
We've seen your necklace.
Is that?
It's Golden Age.
It's the new Golden Age reprint. It's the 80-page one-shot that kicked off the new Golden Age era we're in.
Yeah.
This is like my favorite female artist. Anything she does is just amazing.
Carla
Cohen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Power Girl. And then I think I'm the only person that's not enjoying this run, but I'm not really caring for the regular Flash run, but I'm still on it though. I'm gonna stay.
Gabrielle.
No one liked that first issue. Jeremy Adams crushed the series.
I normally pick up a toy, but I didn't get a toy this
week. Yes.
Oh boy.
Toxic awesome.
Toxie.
Yes,
Toxie.
But that's awesome. Me.
We got to meet Lloyd Kaufman a bunch of times at different cons. He came to our table and stuff and talked. He's so cool, man.
That would be a dream. Like I would fall over.
Seriously. Oh, really? Oh, he's so. Oh, he came to our booth and was chatting us up and stuff. We're like, dude, what the heck? It's awesome. Yeah.
I would fall over. Yeah, that would be amazing.
That's awesome.
Scotty, thank you for that, my man.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. You mind if I go real quick? I got to jump off, but good news is I only have one book. Have one book.
Let's go.
Alan Scott, Green Lantern, number 1. It's an absolutely fantastic.
Mark, hold on. Did you make that as your hot pick on Two Cool Guys, 2 hot picks?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yes, you did.
I've been doing this so far in advance because of C3. I don't remember. But Tim Sheridan normally lets me down because editorial lets him down, but he crushed this book. He did a great job of reminding readers and introducing people who are new to the JSA that they are a Black Ops team ran with the government. Politicians run their team and send them on missions in the Golden Age. So we see a little bit of that in this for one single page, but it doesn't speak much volume to the story. And they did a great job introducing this new stuff that Jeff Johns created, the Crimson Flame. I cannot wait to see where it goes. The hook at the end is definitely a banger.
Mark, I appreciate your pettiness, sir.
It's okay. The first statue I ever purchased in my entire life is my Green Lantern Alan Scott right there. $350. The first statue I ever
You need to
purchased.
remember who that
You
kid
guys should
was
have a
that
ring
put that.
fight.
Like it's like there's my like on my desk right now.
Yeah. I love you, Jay, man. You know I had to get in here and just mess with you. But
As soon as I saw you pop in with your green,
I'm already dressed for bed, dude. It's been a long week. Let me get out of here. I'm sorry. I appreciate you, Chris.
Speaking of dress for bed, what's up,
All right,
Izzy?
brother.
See you, Mark. Good to see you,
Sexual
Ryan.
life partner, everybody.
I
Mark,
got my
thank you for
green
that.
screen behind me.
Now, Izzy, you mentioned that you have some news you want to share with the comic community. Do you
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
share it,
I'll
or
share-
you want to get into your
I'll
books?
share it after I show you what I got. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
All right. So what I got first, I got the Great Balloon Race, the Flintstones, 1977.
Yes.
spoilers, the blue balloon wins.
Yeah, right.
Really cool. That's
But
cool.
if you don't like that, the Weather Smurfing Machine.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That's
Right out of the 80s.
saying the weather smurfing machine.
Don't be smurfing with the Smurfs, man.
I'm telling you.
Look at that.
Hey yo.
Okay, and then we got some cards that came in. We got Seguro Ghetto, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, we got Izuzu. Wait, Izu?
Oh,
A
Midoriya.
car? You got a car?
Look at that.
yeah.
Uh,
My hero.
Zuko.
My hero.
Izuku. Yeah, yeah,
This-
yeah.
The other side is really cool.
Izuku.
So for those of you who watch,
Man.
I'll leave this one for last. We got the girl. I forget how to say her name.
Yeah. Me
that's
too.
her. Yep. So,
My Hero Academia.
Todoroki. Pretty cool.
Yeah, he's the coolest
Shoko.
one.
He is pretty. He's the coolest and the hottest.
And the
one.
hottest. You're right.
Yeah.
Kid's got a
But
good
the
head of
real
hair.
hottest one is.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't mess with that. He's
Yeah.
awesome. I love this character.
Yeah, he's
One of my
awesome.
favorite.
Man.
All right, enough of the fun stuff. Let's go with comics. So I did pick up some Wonder Woman. So I got that.
Oh yeah.
I love the way the bands are mirroring what's going on.
Yeah. that
Yeah,
does look
I
good.
couldn't pass by this. This cover is just super hot, man. Look at this
Yes, sir.
cover.
It is.
go.
It was
It
really
is a
cool.
gorgeous
Yeah.
cover. Just look at his
It really
arm
is.
too, man. You could it's like his arm, you could see his bone.
And the
Yeah, that's
adamantium on top.
Oh,
of it,
that's
yeah.
cool.
That is so cool.
But how do you
think-
bite Wolverine? Oh, I guess he could bite Wolverine. Yeah.
You could
I just don't know how. That's the whole premise of Wolverine. How would he ever get zombified? I mean, it's like him and Deathstroke. They have that healing factor, and in all the comics, those two are always the ones that are like, "Yeah, I'm immune to this shit, but let's go kill some things," you know.
No. E-Man, don't go anywhere, E-Man. I got something for you to see. So we got Predator versus Wolverine.
Yeah,
I picked
I'm
this
really
one up.
enjoying that.
Yeah. So we got that one. The fun-loving, uncanny Spider-Man. Getting some
Oh,
Rhino
yeah.
goodness.
I'm loving
Yes.
that series. So
Yeah.
good.
What is the price hit, right?
Yes.
I did not. When I first heard about this, I was like, "Oh crap, they're gonna put Nightcrawler as a spy." But then it's kind of making sense the way they did the story, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
down with that.
It works.
Uh,
It's so good.
Right? We got our Captain Marvel.
Yo, give me that.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
All right, and I don't know if you guys didn't notice this, but the 20th anniversary issue of Walking Dead, but in Void Rivals. You guys didn't catch that?
Oh,
No.
Oh,
No.
crap.
Look at Michonne and what's that other guy?
Oh,
Rick.
I just been
Rick,
grabbing
yeah,
the
Rick,
cover.
Rick.
How do you not know Rick's name, man?
Rick Grimes, yeah.
It's the cap. It's sticking.
Rick,
you
don't
know.
call me Grimy Grimes.
Yeah, I know. Coral. I know Coral.
That's his kid, Coral.
Coral.
No one's
All right, so
immune
pick
from
that one up.
zombie.
Okay, E-Man, this one's for you. This one's for
Oh,
you.
here
I
we
got
go.
this one up, and this did not come out in my store, but I had to. This came in the mail.
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the
Is that a metal
foily.
cover? Or is
It's
that
the
a foil?
foil.
Yeah.
It's the foily. Yeah, so that came in the mail, and
Very
now
nice.
So over the weekend, I was doing a lot of sketches for people.
Yes.
And I ended up doing some commission work as well. So I did finish some of them. So I'll start with the one you guys saw, but you didn't see the finished piece. So I'm going to show it to you now.
Yeah.
Oh, the back.
What?
The background on the book is very good.
Dude,
What's that
you killed
for?
it, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That is awesome.
I forgot who commissioned this one, who got this one. But then someone else did commission for an X-Men book. So this one you guys never seen, and they commissioned for a Sabretooth.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Very nice, dude.
Roman Curtis, thank you for joining us.
So I got that.
Look at the abs and everything.
Look at
that.
I know, man.
Really good, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I got that one. Those are those two things. Now here's my big announcement. Hopefully you guys, let me see if I can be able to show this to you. So let me do a screen share if you guys will let me. So I ended up getting some really good news today. And that news is, let's put this up. You can now take my books to CGC.
Oh,
that's why I was waiting. So I'm an official CGC artist now. So
that's really cool.
There you go. Awesome. So really, what the way it works now is there's two ways. You could either one commission me for work, and I could send it off to CGC, and it will get slabbed with the yellow's label. Or if you ever see me in a convention, you have a witness or facilitator. They could witness me doing the work, either doing a sketch or something like that, and it will count towards a yellow label. So I was really stoked about that. Awesome. It's something I've been working really hard for. So yeah, it's official, man. Now I am a CGC artist, guys. So
I mean, I called it backstage because you're very subtle.
I know you did call it, but I didn't want to, spoil the.
I know.
But there you have it. That's why now I got to get rid of this dumb hat because I can't stand wearing that.
Izzy, congratulations, man.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah. So you could either get a 9.6, a 9.8, or a 9.9 with the IzzyVerse logo on it.
Can I get a 6.0?
Well, I still think the 0.5 is the one to chase, and 6.0, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Jim, my brother,
yeah,
show us what you got.
6.0.
See,
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
All right,
Black Box Comics is with us. Black Box Comics, thank you for joining us.
Hey, what's up, Black Box? We'll see him soon.
So I'm going to go real quick and tell the real quick story. I think you guys, most of you guys that I published it in the chat that we're in. My LCS last week, right before all the C3 stuff started happening, I noticed on the Instagram page, they said, hey, we're closing up. We're shutting down. They made it sound really temporary, like, oh, it's only going to be for a week, maybe 4 at best. And there was no reason for it. It was just, they said, we have some internal things we need to work out. Okay. So long story short, it came into the newspaper today, the local newspaper here, that they were shutting down because they owed back taxes to the state of Maryland. I don't think he's going to get out of that right away. So in the meantime, there's another store called Beyond Comics. That's where I'll be having to pick up my comics from now on. So yeah, I went to Beyond today on the way home from work, and I was like, hey, I know that Justice League Godzilla came out. He's like, dude, I have one copy left, and it's the blank. So that's what I have, the blank. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Because there's this guy, IzzyVerseNYC, and maybe I'll just send it to him, and he can stick something on it, and we can make a really cool cover.
He already had some
that
ideas.
happen.
Yeah, on behalf of Jim Izzy, it'll be a Godzilla sketch.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah! I'm a Godzilla guy.
Oh hell yeah, Will, absolutely. So yeah, and then I love Jay Garrick the Flash. So I'm sure my brother has this, and so yeah, I can't wait to read that. Yeah, I guess this was the last one. I didn't get it. I haven't been to the store in several weeks. I've had some internal stuff going on in the house around here, so yeah. So I picked that one up. I also had to get my Nightwing because it's Nightwing, and he's my favorite.
Is that still good? Nightwing still good?
Yeah, it's Nightwing. It's cool cover. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. Some type of swashbuckling thing where when he was shot and he didn't remember that he was Dick Grayson. There was a box that was supposedly has some stuff in it that he needs. Well, he needs it now. He didn't care about it then because he didn't care about that part of his life, but he wants it back, and the way he has to do it is to go after some guy. Green Arrow, but this is number 4. Number 5 is somewhere else. Power Girl.
Yes.
Sideways. Still good either which way. Of course I'm gonna get this. Why not? I'm gonna read it. I like my own judgment on it. But I'm green. Got to get the reprint.
Oh yeah,
I thought about it.
So my original, I bought the original back in the day, and this was, I was when this came out, man, I was deep in it, and somehow mine's got like a rip right in here, and I can't remember how that happened. I might have loaned it to somebody, thinking, "Oh man, you got to read this. This is great," and then they came back all shitty. I was pretty pissed.
Phil, thank you for joining us, Phil.
Wonder Woman. We're not going to go through too many of them. This is Green Arrow number 5 that came out. I love these covers like this when they show them in different things like that.
Yeah, Dotterman does that a lot.
Yeah. Amazon Attacks. This was the cover I picked up on it.
Oh, cool. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Beast Boy. So, hold on. Oh, yeah. And I love the first one of this. Yes. I can't wait to break down and read that. The Void Rivals. And so that's all the books that I got. Now, I was told we could show other things here other than new comic book based stuff. So recently, Gary B and I had on this gentleman by the name of Scott Polochik. And Scott Polochik did a book of his own that's called Markovus. And I picked this up at Jaff Comics, and because that's where his LCS, but this is Jaff Comics' exclusive of Markovus, and it's a really good story. I read it digitally before we went to interview him. I read the story and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, man, I have to have it. They basically knocked this cover out.
That's
in like a few days.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
And if you ever get the chance to read it, you should. It's really good. It's sort of how can I explain it? It's like religious, but also not. I mean, like the character in it is a character from biblical times that ends up being immortal and blah blah blah. But then flash forward, he's in wars and everything else, and it has I'm not going to give it away too much. And then when I was on Jaff Comics' website, they had some killer deals, and so I picked up this one.
Yes,
awesome.
So boy, I don't know what this means. I guess that's a reprint or something.
It's a reprint. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I knew that. I mean,
not with that big fat Marvel logo on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty sure that was what that was. But anyway, yeah, those are the two that I picked up that were not.
But if you resell it, who knows? Maybe somebody will think it's the original.
I don't resell it. I love the cover. I think it's amazing.
Very good.
It's beautiful.
Don't do that. Don't cheat people. That'll be wrong.
That'd be wrong. And I like to be right. Yes, thank you.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
We're going fast because I'm hungry and I have a sad microwave burrito in my future because I'm a sad single man.
Just before you begin, you don't need a haircut. Let it grow a little bit longer.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's probably getting cut tomorrow. Anyways,
grow it for C3. Wow.
These first ones are thank you very much to Mark from Legion of Comics. I won a few of these, and then he just sent me a couple. So this is from his weekly giveaway. I got the Batman and Robin with the card on the back.
Nice.
I got the Green Lantern number 4 with the card on the back. I got the Shiny Sandman.
Oh,
card on the back.
Very nice.
And then he just said, Taylor, you need to read these. And so
yes, you do.
I do. I know. I'm aware. I just haven't owned them. And
is the one in your right hand the annual?
It's the last 2 Alan Moore Superman stories. So
okay.
With Kurt Swan
and the Man of Tomorrow.
It's bloody awesome. I got the hardcover too, just to have it.
So thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. And this was an AOK from Dan K130 or 1030 on Gary's channel over the weekend because I was sort of just helping mod while he was doing his stuff for C3. And he's like, "Hey, you want one of these?" I'm like,
"Oh yeah,
sure,
Dan.
I'll try it out." So this is a comic capsule.
Oh,
so thank you, Dan K.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Comics is Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then these next 2 things I won on Brian LCSs, so duck races. So I got the complete Transformer Shattered
Glass.
Glass.
Shattered Glass. So that's where it's all in reverse, where the Autobots are the bad guys and the Decepticons
Spoilers,
are
I
the good
haven't
guys.
fucking read it yet.
You know what
That's
it
the
is.
premise.
You didn't read it yesterday?
That's not the storyline. That's just the premise.
Yeah. Anyways, I won that, and then I also won this bad boy here.
Oh.
Nice.
Is it a 6-0?
That's
No,
a
it's a
fun one.
9-8.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the haul from
Classic die
C3.
cut.
And then real quickly, going through this. This is the only book from last week I'm going to show because I think it's under the flying under the radar and more people need to read it. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, issue number 1. It's a deceptively cute comic with serial killers and murder. And look at that cover.
Serial killers and
like
murder.
Stray
it's a
Dogs
really good
flavor?
book. What's
Yeah,
that?
dragging a body or
Like
whatever.
Stray Dogs flavor? Like looks great.
Yeah,
like,
but different. More like the
it's-
Bernstein Bears or like those
Okay.
those anthropomorphic like kids books. I can't remember the names of the titles. Not but anyways, yeah. And then this week's stuff: Rare Flavors number 2, Ron V. and Felipe Andrade. Ice Cream Man 37.
Now, TW, did you have the option to get the Walking Dead variant, or did you just go for that one?
I just went for the cover because I wanted the Rumpus for Me kind of kid shit. I don't give a
Gotcha.
fuck about The Walking Dead. I just don't care.
Okay.
So, like, the series I thought was fine on TV, and I never read the comics, so whatever. Anyways,
Okay.
Rumpus Room number 2. I think it technically came out earlier, but the LCS just got it this week. This is Mark Russell with a very subtle satire.
It's like a X-Men 206 homage or something.
One of the Barry Windsor Smith homage. Edenwood number 1.
Man, I kind of wish I would have grabbed that now.
I'm looking forward to getting
Edenwood.
into that one.
Hallows Eve, the special.
Now,
Yeah.
TW, what did you think of Hallows Eve, the special?
You could find out yesterday at 8:30, but you're not even watching it. So,
I did watch it, just trying to
Thanks
spread
for
the
that,
word.
buddy. Appreciate it.
I
Okay,
watched
thank
it
you.
also. I didn't comment
thanks.
because there's nothing for me to say. You said it all.
Immortal Thor,
Yes,
Black
sir.
Alien, Universal Healthcare 2 and 3,
Let's
Yeah.
go!
Alpha.
and the $9 jock book gone number 1 from Distillery.
Now,
Not bad.
I know. By the way, hello to Shop for Comics Shopper. Thank you for joining us
I
because
couldn't
that
get
is a heavy price point,
bad.
and I was not a fan of One Dark Night by Jock.
Yeah.
Honestly, TW, do you recommend Gone, or would
Fuck
you
no.
just say leave it gone?
Leave it and maybe wait for a trade, maybe. I mean, unless
Okay.
you really have a hard on for his art.
Yep.
Because the story's eh.
Yeah.
And like, it's not even. I think Jock's an amazing cover artist.
Yeah.
I think his interiors are good, but his stories are meh.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you on that.
He's not like
Totally agree.
Scotty Young that way, where I feel he's a better
No.
writer than he is an artist.
I mean, I don't think it's an awful story. I think he probably would get better if he did it more often, but like,
Yeah.
not for $9. So
Yeah.
there you go. Save your money and don't watch my channel now.
Yeah. Get him
Road
those
to
24.
900. I'm done. That's it. Fuck that.
all right,
Get some
TW,
shiny
thank
stuff.
you. All right, Rich, better known as Comic Cap Collectibles. Rich, show us what you
Mark.
got.
Okay, so I did not get anything today, but I do have a few books from last week, and I did get the spine tingling Spider-Man.
Whoa, Rich, hold up, everyone, please. If you somehow are not subscribed
Nice.
to Comic Cap Collectibles, please swing over now.
Thank you.
C
Yeah.
Bizzle, thank you for pointing that out. He's only literally 2 away from 600. Let's see
Let's
if we
get
can
him
get
there.
him there
do
during
it.
the
Thank you.
show. We got 20 people hanging out. Rich, well, I'm just going to lead this up here, Rich, while you talk about what you got. Go ahead with
Sure.
Spine Tingling.
So spine tingling number 1, and I was excited about the story because I read Uncanny, and I was excited, and I thought that story was pretty cool, better than I thought it would be. So when I saw this, I had to grab it, but it's a horror story, so I had to get the variant, which is more of a horror cover.
Yeah.
It's not the best cover, but it's a more fitting cover for what the story is. So but that was cool. Did have to go with one of the hot picks. This is big for me because I don't buy DC often. So
Okay.
I'm interested in checking this out. I did not make it a few weeks ago to get the Transformers number 1. So when I got
Haven't
there,
read it.
I was left with the garbage, I think B or C copy. I didn't get one of the nice, but
okay.
I want to read it. So
B.
I'm excited to get
There we
that.
are. Everyone is, thank you so much for helping out. Rich is now at
Wow.
600.
Yes.
So, Rich,
Appreciate everyone.
congratulations on
Thank
600
you.
subscribers.
Sooner or later, you'll pass TW.
Sooner, much sooner.
Miss Marvel #2. I don't think that was from last week, but a couple weeks ago. Crypt of Shadows. I grabbed that.
I missed that. I wish I'd have grabbed it.
Yeah, I didn't read through it yet. I remember the last story being pretty good. I don't remember what it was about because it was, I think, like 2 years ago.
Right.
And then when I was there, I actually, for the first time in like, I don't even know, probably almost 2 years, I actually looked in the dollar bins because they had fresh stuff out. And because through COVID, the dollar bins were like trash, like there was nothing good in them. But I found a couple cool things I just want to show. Hulk #3, not a super key, but this is the second appearance of the Red Hulk. So I thought that was cool.
Oh,
Cool.
Very cool.
2 different Nova #1s. I did find this, which is this was a cover grab. This was Nova #4.
oh that's
Oh,
a nice
cool.
one.
I
Yes,
thought it was
sir.
cool.
That's
I
dope.
grabbed another one of these. I think I own 2 of these already. This is the first appearance of Grant Ward. If anybody watched the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show,
Mhm.
that's
Sweet.
his first
Yeah,
appearance.
yeah.
It was the dollar bin.
I didn't know he was in the
Cool.
comics.
Yeah. Another Guardians 1 from
That's a great
Ronald
cover
Levine.
for Guardians.
Every time I see this at a dollar bin,
Oh, I saw Valiant.
I can't help myself. This
Yes! That's
I
where
think
you
I-
got to put the image.
I think I'm
You gotta show respect for Turok issue #1.
I'm gonna manipulate the market when I have like 20 copies. I'm gonna put them all up for like $100 or so. I don't know.
Mark, hold on. Now that you say that, Rich, Mark, would you mind letting us know how many you still have? Mark, I think Mark and Promiscuous Time Traveler had the most editions of Turok 1 that I know. Chop and Drop, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, like a short box or something.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
I found a Spawn 24 in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just one.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
A Daredevil
Oh, Daredevil.
147 in there. That was cool.
Awesome.
I found a bunch of God, I don't know what 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Baby.
of the Dan Slott
Nice.
Amazing Spider-Man books, which usually don't find Spider-Man in a dollar bin.
No.
Dan Slott Spider-Man, maybe.
And then
Nick
the last
Spencer is one you'd find in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the last thing I want to show was I got the new CBCS label. in.
Oh,
Oh, let's
Oh.
see it. Hold it up. Hold it up. Let's
So-
see it.
If you want to see the whole bunch that I got, you got to check out my video. But this is one of them.
Well done.
There you
Well
go.
done.
There you
Sounds
go.
familiar.
There's some
Well done.
incentive to subscribe.
So last year at Super Jersey Comic Expo, I bought this book for $30. Did not even know it was signed by Claremont until I was pressing it one day, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that a Claremont signature on the bottom? So I sent it out, and it's not a great copy, but it's a 7.5, so it's Claremont signature. Psyched to have it. So
Yeah.
We're
We're
gonna
going to
do
be
it
over the
over
weekend,
one,
right,
man.
Rich? We're going to be hanging
was
out
that?
for a little bit this weekend,
yeah,
right?
I'll be at this one. Listen, man, I bailed quick on New York City Comic Con because it was bad, man. I don't know.
No,
what else to
it took
say.
a toll on me too, man. But I did all 4 days, as you know.
And while I have the camera time here, listen, I just want to give a big, huge thank you to Chris, Rob, Mark, Scotty, Brian. I mean, especially Rob, Chris, and Mark. The undertaking that you guys did this weekend was unbelievable. I mean, the hours and hours. I must have watched 15 hours of YouTube this weekend, man. It was unbelievable. And I watched a little bit of it last year, but I don't think I really knew what went into it. And I was just like, wow. And I felt terrible too, because like, man, I felt guilty that I didn't contribute enough. I didn't donate stuff. And next year you got my promise that I'll definitely do more to help you guys out, because that was amazing. So thank you.
You heard it here, guys. Rich is going to give the rest of the 50K.
Right.
No tramp stamp for me though. Sorry.
Well bore. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And Rich, like we said at the top of the show, the best thing everyone can do is just share out, share it across your social media when it comes to Comics Curing Cancer. There might be those 1 or 2 people that have never heard of it, and click on your link just to see what's going on. and then you've done the community a great service by introducing more people to the cause. So everyone, thank you so much for spending time with us tonight. I'm going to quickly go around the horn and ask everyone what's coming up on their YouTube channel. Izzy, I'm going to start with you. Izzy, what's happening on the IzzyVerseNYC YouTube channel?
So as you already know, we're going to be doing Super Jersey. I might do another con on the same day. I might do a twofer this weekend. So I'll do that. And then, of course, you got the pull list on Monday. Who knows? Maybe Josh will be there. Maybe Josh will not. And if Josh is not there, maybe you'll see someone else.
Hashtag
LCR.
Not happening.
Yeah, and see, I decided to wear my hip hop, graffiti hat right there. See,
right?
Yeah.
Got my little
Right,
good.
right.
Very good.
So this is what I'm more comfortable with.
Very cool.
Jim, what's happening on the Digger Jim YouTube channel?
I got a box in. I got some more stuff coming in. This is one of the boxes I got from C3. So I'll probably do a video on that. Maybe a digging video. I got really lucky and got a permission, and I didn't film like a video. I just did a couple of clips because of the time constraint. I wasn't able to be on there too long. But maybe a digging video. We'll see. But yeah, definitely an unboxing because I want to see what's in that box. And it was from Gary B's when he did his thing, and Dan from Out of the Panel Comics donated these boxes. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in it, and I want to go through it. So definitely a video for that.
Very cool. TW, what's happening on the TaylorWinder YouTube channel?
Tonight at 8:30 Central Time, Cranky Comic Book Chat. So you're all welcome to come and hang out and get to do the same kind of bullshit, but without actually showing comic books. We just talk about our prostates and stuff. And then every Tuesday at 8:30, I drop my super positive comic book reviews where I never have anything negative to say about any books ever. So
I call shenanigans. Scotty, what's happening on the SVon82 YouTube channel, sir?
Yeah, man, I'll be recording. I just got a package in the mail from Tony over at the Comiverse. So shout out to Tony. I'm going to be doing an unboxing and probably dropping a video in the next day or two. And then I got Comic Book Addicts as usual on Mondays. And this next Monday, it will fall on All Hallows Eve. So we're going to do a Halloween thing, and I'm going to have special guest Actual Dracula.
Oh,
nice.
Chop and Drop, thank you for the kind words.
7:30 p.m. Eastern time Monday.
Buckle up, Scott, because Drac can be a hell of a good guest.
I'm looking forward to it.
Jay, what's happening on the J-Man YouTube channel?
So every Friday is Fourth World Friday. So we're going through all of Jack Kirby's Fourth World in reading order. And then every Monday is the Legion of Superheroes live stream where we're going through all the Legion of Superhero appearances in order. We've got like a lot. We're on episode 20 something. We're just starting Jim Shooter, I think, this week. So the Jim Shooter stuff is just starting this week. So that's going to be exciting. And then Thursday will be Transformers Thursday. We're going to do season 2 of the G1 cartoon, probably like the first 5 or 6 episodes. We'll do it in segments and we'll get through all of that and then continuing on. And then there's my reviews, which, Mark agrees sometimes Mark doesn't agree. But when he doesn't agree, I'm right. So there you
Lord.
Rich, what's happening on the Comic Cap Collectibles YouTube channel?
So obviously I'll be at Super Jersey Comic Expo on Saturday. I'll definitely do something there. It's my favorite con. I've only been there twice. And
the place is awesome too.
It is. It's just one day event. It's super personal. So I'll be doing stuff with that. And then I sent a bunch of I have 5 EGS slabs in for the new cases, and I also sent 2 other signed books, nothing key, but they were signed, so I wanted them in a slab. So I'll be doing an unboxing on that. I hope they should be here in the next week or 2. So that's all I got. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Myself, I'll be dropping my new comic book day haul video for tomorrow, but at some point in the next couple days, I will be opening this box from this handsome devil right above me here.
Yes, sir.
Scotty, thank you so much for that. This is going to be something that's going to be ongoing on my channel for a little bit of time. As everyone knows, I enjoy opening those Walmart packs. Not just Walmart, everyone. I do enjoy opening the retailer packs. And the stuff that's in here, well, it's going to have something to do with that. Everyone, thank you so much for spending some time with us. For those of you that just joined the channel, or pardon me, just joined the live stream, thank you for so much. Make sure you hit that rewind. But tonight, make sure you check out TW. Make sure that you check out Sector 2815 for Guess That Key. That's later on tonight. And everyone, again, happy new comic book day. Let me get my outro queued up here. I should have had that. And again, everyone, apologies. I'm not feeling the best, but good night.
Thanks everyone for watching. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out of here.